What you just heard is this drum loop, which has been pulverized, as you can see, being further processed by using radical piano as a send effect, similar to the way you might use a reverb. As I drop radical piano into the rack, I'll hold down the Shift key so that no auto-routing or mix channel will be created, and then I'll connect the output of Effects Send 1 to Radical Piano's audio input, and I'll connect Radical Piano's audio outputs to Effects Return 1. Tab my rack back around, and engage Effects Send 1 on the Dr. Octarex channel in the mixer. And quick and dirty, crank up the gain and compression until we start to hear something. Then I'll turn up the resonance level and the release time. I'll also turn up the ambience and check out what the different ambience types sound like. Right now, all 88 piano strings are resonating with this drum loop. But what if I just want the notes of a specific scale or chord to resonate? For that, let's go to the sequencer and draw in a clip on the Radical Piano sequencer track. And I'm going to draw in a D minor chord, the saddest of all keys. And then I'm going to copy this chord and paste it across almost the whole range of the piano. I don't want to hear the hammers strike the strings, so I'm going to hit Command A to select all the notes and turn their velocity down to a value of 1. I'll also turn the resonance release time all the way down so that the notes outside of the D minor chord will not ring out. Okay, on the fourth bar of this loop, I'd like the chord to change to C minor, so I'm holding the Alt-Option key as I copy and drag all these notes and drop them a full step lower. The sound you hear is the mechanical noise of pressing the piano keys, which I forgot to turn down. You can do that right here. And I'll shorten the duration of the C minor chord to a single measure. Now let's hear what this sounds like. Now this is already a stereo effect, in that the low strings are on the left and the high strings are on the right. But if you want to make a true stereo send effect with which you could process a stereo input, you can right-click on Radical Piano and Duplicate Devices and Tracks. So now I've got 2 Radical Pianos in the rack and 2 Radical Piano tracks in the sequencer. Now I'll connect the right output of Effects Send 1 to the input of Radical Piano 2. And connect the right input of Effects Return 1 to the right output of Radical Piano 2. For a little more stereo separation, I'll tune the right piano a little sharper and turn up the tuning drift to slowly modulate the tuning. Then I'll give the right piano a brighter, agitated character. Finally, I'm going to automate the Effects Send 1 Enable button on the Dr. Octarex track so that the Radical Piano effect is only applied to certain portions of the drum loop. So I just right-click on the Effects Send 1 Enable button and choose Edit Automation. And now I've got an Effects 1 Send on-off lane. I'll draw in a clip with my pencil tool. Down low is off and up high is on. And I'll just enable the Effects Send on beat 3. And then copy and paste the clip across 4 measures. And on the 4th measure, I think I'll have the effect enabled for the first 3 beats of the measure. And there you have it. Radical piano. Tastes great straight, or try it on drums, vocals, and more.